Hello everyone, my name is Matt Shield and I am going to be making a Slim as Well Chicken Kiev recipe. The author is Samantha Milner and I got this recipe off the internet. Prep time is 5 minutes, it says. Cooking time 30 minutes, so total time 35 minutes, serves 2. Now, when it says serves 2, I normally mean serves 1. So we're going to see how we do. Now the ingredients I need is a large chicken breast, 125 grams of light garlic and herb Philadelphia, half a clove of grated garlic, 1 tablespoon of dried parsley, salt and pepper, 1 egg beaten, and 2 tablespoons of wholemeal breadcrumbs, which I have here. Now the aim of doing this meal is because I want to aim to lose some weight. So at the moment I'm 16 stone 9 and I've been working hard to kind of lose the weight. So Slim as Well seems to be the way to go. So that's the way I'm doing it. So here's the piece of chicken, which will be the base of the chicken Kiev. I have a rolling pin here, and the instructions are to bang my chicken breast with a rolling pin so that it's half the thickness. Okay, never done this before, never cooked, so here we go. Okay, I've done that. I'm not quite sure what the benefit it is. Rather than making it half the thickness, it's made it fatter. But there we go. Right, so we put that to one side for now. Okay, and the second instruction is in a bowl, mix half the parsley, salt and pepper, Philadelphia and fresh garlic until well mixed. Now it doesn't actually give any ingredients on this, but as chicken Kiev is my favourite meal, I'm quite familiar with it, although not a healthy version of it. So I have the parsley here from Asda, which I shall release. And I'm going to put well, I'm not too sure what's the right figure, but we'll learn together. So, there's the parsley. In fact, the chicken's a bit big, so I might just put a bit more in. Okay. And there we have it. Salt and pepper. Again, it doesn't say much. Let's put a little bit in there. Salt. No. Ooh. Definitely too much pepper there. I'll put that much in. I'll throw the rest away. Half parsley, salt and pepper, Philadelphia and fresh garlic. Right, now here's the garlic. So I have to grate this. So I shall do that now. Right. Oh, there we are. A clove of garlic, which needs to be grated. So, again, you can appreciate I've never done this before. I can see there's white, so I'm going to take all the purple husk off. So, this is going to be very tasty, and I probably will be safe from vampires tonight if I use the whole garlic clove. But I think cooking is all about experimentation, so I'm going to learn either the hard way how to do it. So the ingredients are half a clove of grated garlic. So I'll cut that in half. I'll go with the bigger half for now. I shall grate it. And this is how I lose my fingers. That's that. Okay. I'm sure there's safer ways of doing it, and I can definitely smell that garlic. And there we have the garlic. So salt and pepper, and now the Philadelphia. Right. So, as I say, using as his own. Now, this pack is 200 grams, and it says use 125 grams, which I think it seems about a hell of a lot, so I'm just going to put half in and see how we get on with that. I'll put that back in the fridge. Okay. Now, this whole thing is supposed to only take 5 minutes to make, and we've been shooting for 5 minutes 36. That looks pretty mixed to me. Alright, number 3 is create a cut down the middle of the chicken breast so that it opens up for you to add the creamy filling. Right, as it's quite flat, I can fit a lot more in. Again, probably this side would be the thicker side, so this would be where I would make my cut. They say the first cut is the deepest, but actually it's the second or third because I can see further in. Right, as you can see, nice big opening for the chicken. Right. So it opens up for you to add creamy filling. Now add the creamy filling. Right, I can see my creamy filling is this much. So I think I might actually make it a bit bigger. Right. Here we go. Now, again, looks like maybe I may have made too much of the filling. So there we go. Right. Press down on the top of the chicken breast. So, to press down, and if I press any more, it'll squirt out. Right, in another bowl, mix together the wholemeal breadcrumbs with the remaining parsley and a little salt and pepper. Alright, so I'll get another bowl. Which we have here. So in another bowl, mix together the wholemeal breadcrumbs with the remaining parsley. Now again, it doesn't say how much breadcrumbs I should use. But here's the pack. Got it from Sainsbury's. Right, Mrs. Crimble's homemade breadcrumbs mix. Right, so I'm just going to have to make this up as I go along. I'll use this knife because my hands are a bit slippy. I'm guessing that's the right amount. Put that back in the box. So it's homemade breadcrumbs with the remaining parsley. Well, say that much. There you go. Looks nice and pretty. Whole breadcrumbs, remaining parsley, and a little salt and pepper. So I was rubbish at pouring the salt and pepper out before, so again I shall do by hand. Right, that much pepper. And a little bit of salt. Now, that's my definition of a little bit of salt. And mix together. So, as it's all dry, I can use my fingers. Now, now I have to take an egg and beat it. And again, as this is the first time, here's the egg. I haven't done it before, so it's not something I prepared earlier. So here we go. There's one egg. Shell in the bin. And I'm gonna whip it up. Right, I think that is well and truly whisked. Now, the instructions are to cover the chicken with the beaten egg until it's fully covered and then roll in the breadcrumbs. So as we have this plate here, I'll pour the breadcrumbs on here. And then, again, it doesn't actually say how I cover the chicken in the breadcrumbs. So I'm going to pour it over the chicken on both sides and then plonk it in the breadcrumbs. So here we go. And it pours off quite easily, which is probably not a good thing. Right, and now going to have it all covered in the breadcrumbs. I'm going to try and make sure that every bit of the chicken is covered. Which it is. Okay, now place it on an oven tray and cook on a medium heat for over 30 minutes or until golden. Chop in half for a portion each. So now it's time for the oven. So I'm going to put it on a heat. I've got a fan oven. I'm going to put it on 200 degrees. Okay. A little bit of that. Get the last little bit of those crumbs stuck together. Now actually, I can see why it says 2 servings because that's looking pretty big. I have a big hand. So here's my baking tray. See, some of it's come off, stuck to that, stuck to the plate, so I'll just add that last little bits are there, because I'm not going to use them again out here. So there they are. And now into the oven. So we'll come back in half an hour and see what I've done. Thanks for watching so far, and we'll see the results in a moment. Okay, as you can see, I've cleared away everything in that half hour and cooked my meal. The Kiev is cooking away there, but just before I serve it, I thought I'd go through. I'm cooking some chunky chips to go with it, which is 200 calories, and I'm doing some noodles, which is 470 calories, which is pretty high. So I thought I'd just go through the other ingredients and how much they are. So the chicken itself was 234 calories. The egg, which I beat, was 66 calories, and the Philadelphia was 154 calories. So the whole Kiev, if you don't count the so the whole meal, if you don't count salt and pepper and parsley, was 454 calories. So as you can hear the beep, that is the noodles being done. But before we look at that, and my chips are cooking away very nicely in a deep fat fryer, I know, which is not healthy, but force of habit. So let me have a little look. And that chicken is looking absolutely gorgeous. So let me get it out. And there you have it. There is the Kiev that I've cooked. Like a ridiculously big. So when it says 2 servings, it really is 2 servings. I won't be able to eat that. So I'll be cutting that in half, and half for me and half for my wife. But this is actually less than the packet of noodles which I've made for myself, and just a bit less than the chips which I'm cooking as well. But the whole meal itself, very, very low. Thanks for watching, and hope you will look at my videos, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.